Good morning and welcome to your Tuesday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's kick-ass coach and psychologist, here with some words of wisdom for our day. And I like this card. This trailers very nicely on things that have been discussed the last 2, 3, 4 days. So we have a card from the Denise Lynn Native Spirit deck. So let's just take a few nice deep breaths to settle in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning to whomever popped on. I'm guessing it might be Cindy. We'll see. Glad you're here. So what I'm noting with this card today is what I typically take away from this card isn't what's grabbing me today. So, and I'm also noticing my mug, Believe. Thank you, Holly. Which is filled with lovely cacao, which is plant medicine. And it felt today like we needed a card that was very earth-based. So despite the fact that we're talking about eagle medicine, still I think of how grounded and connected that is to Mother Earth and all that is. So, Native Spirit deck, Denise Lynn, eagle medicine. You can see the eagle soaring, and this is a snowy picture. Actually, we're supposed to have almost 70 degrees today, which is a beautiful fall day. So, one more nice deep breath in, letting it go, opening to receiving whatever part of this message is here for you. All right. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome, welcome. We have eagle medicine today. So, here is our card. Card meaning, profound connection to the Creator and the heavenly realms. I like that. Good morning, Deb. Welcome, welcome. We have eagle medicine today. As the eagle soars high above the earth, it has the ability to see things from a higher perspective. And that is exactly what we are being called to do right here, right now. Take a higher perspective on everything, and especially on the things that seem very base and demeaning and negative and limited and all that stuff. Take that higher perspective on that, okay? Courage and stamina are filling your life. Hear those words again. Courage and stamina. Both necessary right now. Don't you think? Again, the Winston Churchill quote comes to mind. As you're walking, when you realize you're walking through hell, keep walking. Keep walking. There's the stamina and the courage part. You have the ferocity to right injustice and wrongs done to you and to others. Again, I see this all over the place. People getting to the point where enough is enough. This is not okay. All right? So I got there the other day with regard to my health insurance. I pay a hefty premium at this point because I no longer qualify for Affordable Care Act. Pay a hefty premium literally for nothing. They would not pay for a flu shot for anyone over the age of 18. Tell me how this makes any sense whatsoever. And the pharmacist was incensed and was kind of loudly questioning the woman from the insurance company. And the woman from the insurance company basically said, "Ma'am, I'm just reading you the policy." So why a policy like that even exists is beyond my understanding. It's just bizarre. Anyway, on we go. You have the ferocity to right injustice and wrongs done to you and to others. It's no longer the time to say, well, I'm okay, I have great insurance. It's time to say, why doesn't everybody have great insurance? Or why doesn't everybody have access to health care? Maybe it doesn't involve insurance anymore. We'll see how it all comes out. Because again, all of these systems that are broken and not working are crumbling. They will fall down and something new will come up. And it'll be kind of messy in the interim, but we can do hard things. We can clean up messes. This is the time to face fear and overcome it. Your native spirit wants you to know, if the Eagle Medicine card has chosen you, it chose all of us today. You are at the advent of the opportunity to truly see life from a rarefied vantage point. And again, when we look at life just through the minute day-to-day eyes, it's like, why are we doing this? What is the point? When we look at it from that rarefied vantage point, then we can go, oh, I can see what I'm meant to be learning here. I can see how these not so fun events are opening up opportunities in my life. Eagles are considered one of the most sacred of all birds in many tribes and cultures. Their single-minded fierceness, dynamic energy, and ability to soar high are part of the reason for this. This card reminds you to take heart and face fear. I love this card. Good. Glad it's hitting the spot, because it really hit the spot for me too. I was like, yes, here's where we're at. So again, instead of turning away from the things that are difficult, instead of avoiding life and its issues, waving still didn't work. Now I can see you. You're here. Yay. I kind of thought that was you back there. No worries. We got you. We got you. Where was I? Let me see here. Take heart and face fear. Yes, when we no longer turn away from what's painful, difficult, upsetting, etc. When we are willing to look it in the eye, face it, and address it, change occurs. Change occurs. I was watching the trailer for a new movie called Till, which is based on the life and death of Emmett Till. And again, his mother was someone who fully stepped into, we need to face this. We're not doing a closed casket after they beat the life out of this poor kid. We're going to show the world what has happened. We're going to have people have to face, as Glennon Doyle would say, the ugly, ugly truth. All right? So it's time. It's past time. Good morning, Brenda. Glad you are here. Welcome. Our card is Eagle Medicine. Eagle Medicine. So let's jump back in. This card reminds you to take heart and face fear. You do indeed have the strength to overcome any adversity. And you may not feel like you have that strength. My friend who's struggling with the loss of her daughter right now probably doesn't feel like she has this strength. But one day at a time, one moment at a time, one inkling at a time, however small a unit you need to get through it, that's the unit you deal with, all right? You have a direct line to the Creator. Talk to God. Okay, Spirit, throw me a bone here. I have no idea why we're going through what we're going through. Help me understand this, or help me take the next step, or the next inkling, whatever little bit I can do. Your prayers are heard. I love this line. You ready? Your prayers are heard and will be answered in accordance with your highest good. Will be answered in accordance with your highest good. And some of us are going to say, well, I don't want that to be my highest good. That sucks. I don't like that. Certainly my friend would choose not to have her daughter gone at the age of 38 or 37. But in accordance with your highest good, again, that rarefied vantage point, the eagle soaring over, can see things that we can't see. The more interesting description I give it is, you can be the giraffe or you can be the turtle. How much can you see when you're the turtle? How much can you see when you're the giraffe? And again, even look at the limitations there. Giraffe still has some limitations and still is focused on sight, quote unquote sight. Even if it's intuitive sight, it's still, we've got so many gifts available to us that can bring in information. Start shifting gears and checking out some of your other senses. What is my gut telling me about this? I can see what I can see, but what is my gut telling me about this? What am I hearing? What am I hearing with my physical ears, and what am I hearing with my intuitive ears? Good morning, Mel. Glad you are here. We are doing Eagle Medicine. We're kind of all over the map today, but it's good. It's good. Okay? Your prayers are heard and will be answered in accordance with your highest good. So, again, the surrender piece that we've talked about, ad nauseum, surrender, not giving up, but releasing. Good morning, Joe. Welcome, welcome. So there is a huge difference between giving up and letting go, right? And my analogy for that, and if you're interested, On my website, there is a blog post. So my website is Empowerment and Purpose, all little letters, all spelled out. And under one of the tabs across the top, there's a drop down. It says blogs. And in my blog posts, there's one that's called Row, Row, Row Your Boat Gently Down Life's Stream. And it talks about this. It talks about how we are in our little boat going down the stream, and we have a paddle so we can work with that current. That current is life's flow. We can work with it. We don't have to fight it. When we fight it, we wear ourselves out and probably crash on the rocks. When we give up, we throw our paddle overboard, we jump overboard, and we drown. When we let go, we work with the water. We work with that flow. And that is exactly what we're meant to be doing right now. Working with the flow, even when those waters are really choppy. Okay? You have the capacity to channel extraordinary life force energy through your hands. And we're going to do something with that in a minute. Then the journey, and we've done this before, so I'm not going to do this one again. If you would like to do this one, you can find this same card back a ways, and I'm sure I walked you through this process. A guided imagery. Go on an inner journey and imagine you're an eagle. Feel the power of your wings, the clarity of your eyesight, and the power of your talons. As you do this, be aware of the energy of the majestic eagle filling you. I know we did this recently for Owl also. Yep, absolutely, Brenda, no problem. Her internet is not holding up, but you can watch the video on YouTube and it'll be probably really clear. Cool. All right, so what I want to do is that deal with that capacity to channel extraordinary life force energy through your hands. So I want you to rub your hands together. Rub your hands together and just get some friction going. And there will be those people who say, well, this is only friction. That's all it is. That's okay. Not everybody has to believe. That's fine. All right. Once you got them nice and warmed up, just hold them out. Feel the energy. I want you to imagine receiving energy through your left hand. Divine spirit, source energy, energy from the others on the call, coming in through the left, and send it out through the right. You may want to send it to specific people, specific circumstances. Please send some to our political situation right now. Healing energy. We have no idea what's possible in terms of how things can unfold with all of this. Even when things look like a gigantic shit show, there's always infinite possibilities for outcomes. Infinite possibilities. Feel the energy. Draw that energy into your body through your left hand. Receive it. Swirl it through your whole body. Focus on your heart or your throat, your solar plexus, or wherever you feel like you need that bolus of energy. Send that energy on its way out through the right hand. I like sending it out wherever it is needed most. And know that if you send it to someone and they choose subconsciously not to receive it, it doesn't go to waste. It will move on till it finds a place where it can rest, where it can serve. So the energy you send is always put to good use. All right? So let's rub them together again. Now I want you to put them on an area of your body where you feel you need some healing energy. So I'm going to do my heart. It's had a few little bumps and bruises here, big bumps and bruises here. Just feeling that energy. Flowing in through the divine, flowing in. Maybe it comes in through your elbow now since your hand's on your chest or wherever you put them. Flowing out through the other elbow, going wherever it needs to go. And the value of that flow coming in and going out is you are acknowledging there's more than enough energy to go around. You don't have to hoard it. You can just let it move on through. It serves you, then it moves on to serve others. And more comes in to serve you and moves on to serve others. And as it comes in to serve you, you are then put in a better position of serving others also. So you're a conduit. You're that hollow reed. It moves through you. How does that feel? Do that anytime you choose. You can be sitting in a traffic light. Warm your hands up. Send energy out to your fellow motorists. You can be driving past water. I love doing this one. Send good energy to the water. Our water needs help and support right now. Send good energy to the water. Water is life. Without water, we are hosed, people. So we've got to take good care of it. For those of you who haven't, here's my little pontification. If you want to go on, you can do some research on line 5, which they're taking information right now on what do people think about dismantling line 5, not putting a stopgap tunnel around it, which is going to create more of a mess. Yes, oh good. I'm so glad the hand wrote yes. You can do this anytime you want. If something is hurting on your body, let's say your knee's bothering you, hold the knee. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to think anything, you just allow the energy from your hands to address the knee. Awesome, good, good, good. Oh, thank you, we appreciate your energy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so someone also asked, which card deck is this? This is the Native Spirit deck by Denise Lynn, who is of Cherokee descent. And this is a lovely card deck, and I think the images on the cards are so pretty. This may be a deck you want to get. One of the things I tell people too is don't always feel like you have to buy from a store. Hay House has a huge selection of cards, and definitely if you're going to buy online, I would go for Hay House. But you can also find decks when you're out and about at St. Vincent de Paul, at Goodwill. Set an intention that whatever deck is meant to come your way will come your way, and then go look in the book section and see what's there. I've gotten some of my best ones from my friend Carol. Loves to shop at thrift stores and often would bring me, and some of my favorite decks like the Pilgrim Cards deck she found at, I think it was St. Vincent de Paul. So that is our message for today, Eagle Medicine. Your homework, should you choose to accept it, is, good morning Diane, glad you're here, is I would like you to do that energy exercise over and over and over today. There we go. Yes, your hands were over your heart. I totally get that, dear. Totally get that. Sending good energy. So, whenever you think of it, just rub them together, send energy. Send energy to our world, send energy to those who have transitioned, send energy to those who are hurting because of those transitions, etc. Ah, yes. Good, good, good. Yes, absolutely. When you have the deck, you can then do exactly what Cindy's talking about. You can go pull out that same card, read up on it, make it a study for the day, make it a mantra, something in there being a mantra. And the part that, again, that struck me today, and I don't know as though this line has ever struck me this way before, is you have the capacity to channel extraordinary life force energy through your hands. Claim that capacity. Use it for good. Have an awesome day, all of you. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye.